All right, welcome back everybody to functions and tables and all these fun things. Now, I know I sound like one of those crazy math teachers and being like, oh, well, math is fun. I understand that math isn't fun to everybody, and that's why I teach it, because I hope that I can be able to help you get through it. Not that it's super fun. Okay, so we're going to talk about these tables right here. Now, what we're going to do is be working on finding a rule for these tables. Now, I haven't explained anything about rules yet. So between every input and your output is a rule. Now, this rule, what it does is it changes your number a specific way every single time. Okay? And so you can be able to look at this table, figure out what it did, and connect the answer to that. And so you should be able to find a rule. Now, rules don't really change for your tables, at least in the questions that I have for people, they don't change. Okay? So the same rule that's for here is going to be the same rule that's down here. The numbers might change as you're going. They might not go in sequence. You like this one, it goes 15, 20, 21, 30, 42. But sometimes they do that just so that it's a little harder to find the actual rule. Okay, so by the end, we should have two rules up here, one for each table. And this is how functions work. All right, let's take a look at this top one first. So our inputs. So our x's, our inputs, our domain are 15, 20, 21, 30, 42. Your output is 7, 12, 13, 22, and 34. And so now we start to look at what changed from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, and see if we can get one that matches all of them. They have to match all of them. It can't not match one or else it doesn't work. I have written one of these down before wrong in class, and so I've double checked these to make sure I haven't done that. We'll see how it goes. So we have 15 and it goes down to 7. All right, so there's two things that you'll notice, or at least let's go over a couple things really quick. When numbers are going up, most likely you're going to want to use addition or multiplication. Multiplication usually means the numbers get bigger, like a lot bigger. And then if the numbers are going down, probably you're going to use subtraction and division. So there's your little tips there. Sometimes they'll do some crazy stuff, but for the most part, they'll keep to those rules. So our number is going down, so it's going from 15 to 7. Let's start with the basics. Subtraction. What is 15 and 7? Well, that's 8. So this went down 8. Well, I couldn't divide. Nothing works like that. But let's see if the next rule has the same answer. So let's subtract 8. Okay, same thing. Okay, so going through all of these, all of them are 8. And so that means that our function or our rule is x, whatever your number is, minus your rule, which would be here, minus 8. Okay, so whatever your input is, minus 8. It'll be that same way all the time. So 108 going in would be 100. Okay, so let's now take a look at this one. We have the domain and we have the range. Notice that input, output, now we have domain and range. Both the same. We can also call this the x and the y, like that. Either way. So I told you that if the number goes down, you subtract or divide. If the number goes up, it is multiply or add. So we have 5 to 15, 6 to 18, 7 to 21, 8 to 24, and 9 to 27. Hopefully, as I was reading that, you were able to notice a pattern. That's why sometimes they won't put those numbers for the x in order, because it's just too easy to catch on. So 5 going to 15. Well, I know that 5 times 3 gets me 15. Okay, well, 6 times 8, that also is, or sorry, 6 times 3 gets me 18. Sorry, get a little tongue-tied there. Now, 3 times 7, 21. 3 times 8, 24. 3 times 9, 27. So our rule would be x times 3. Just like that. So that's how you find a rule with a table, and being able to find it for its table or a function, being able to find that. All right. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully that helped you.